My father was once gifted the most peculiar gift. It was a dagger. Its blade was so shiny, it looked almost liquid, like mercury. It wasn't sharp, but it did have a point to it, one that could enter the flesh and draw out blood with the tiniest slit. My father had a dagger, its handle bejeweled, glinting in the sun. It was such a gorgeous thing. It's difficult to imagine it could lead to your demise, that it could do more harm than the sparkle of jewels piercing your eyes. Do you know who loved the dagger? The monster. For its beauty, for its grace, for its ability to solve a problem and leave no remorse in its place. Do you know the monster? Of course you do. We all know the monster. It's not the stuff of fairy tales, nor is it a person, not as such. But we know it when we experience it. Yes, we do know as much. My sister and I both knew the monster. But it was my sister that was actually friends with it. She saw a softer, more lovable side, a fragile side even, to the monster, one that I never did. So, my sister and I, we both stayed silent about the monster. We didn't talk about it to our teachers, our peers. My father, yes, he knew about it, but kept on dismissing our fears. My father had a dagger, and the monster knew to use it whenever he was not around, whenever he was not there. It would hold it for my sister, firmly on the ground. The demands it made were not as terrible as you might think. Do you know what the most common demand was? Guesses? Well, the monster most common demanded that my sister give me all her candy. And my sister, terror in her eyes, would always comply. You see, the demands were not terrible, but the consequence was the monster threatened that if my sister didn't give me all her candy, she would witness, she would see the monster using the sharp tip of the dagger and stab. Not my sister, but me. You see, my sister and I both feared the monster, but its fangs hurt us in different ways. I would be left living with it a lifetime, and admittedly she would shake and shock for days. My father understandably no longer has the dagger. He learned about the incident, he was not very happy, but also somehow not concerned enough to send me off to therapy. It's been many years since. And I cannot say that I've tamed the monster. I am still trying to reckon with all the things that I have done. But I also realize that healing can only begin when I accept that this angry, vindictive little monster and this person standing here wishing to be better, we are truly as one.